Hi everyone, you're on with Ciandra the Actionist with Inspire for Purpose. Today I'm doing something new. I was watching a YouTube tutorial and I'm all into these headbands, and so I just had a basic black one and I was trying to master some of the more advanced techniques. It didn't really work out that great for me, so I just did a really simple one and I think I totally nailed it. And so I'm wearing it today, so I hope you guys like it. I even did my makeup a little bit, and I don't wear makeup, guys, as you can probably tell in a lot of my videos. But do a little bit of lipstick, a little bit of mascara. But I try to do something a little bit different for you guys today because it is the season to be jolly, and I want it to look jolly. But so I'm all kind of blacked out here, so maybe not too jolly and festive. Well, my pants are red. You want to take a peek? Oh, this darn thing. See, my pants are red. But anyway, let's get into it. So as I was telling you earlier, the holiday season, I've loved everything holiday, about every single holiday that you can possibly imagine. Would always decorate my home to showcase that because I was very proud of the holidays. And as I'm doing a little more research in history and things that holidays mean and what they're about in our country and in other parts of the world, I'm finding that some of the holidays are very pagan in nature, and a lot of them are not good and happy with the things that we associate them to be with. So I was sitting and I was thinking last night, as I prefaced earlier in the video, that I began to wonder, we celebrate Christmas on December the 25th. And I love Christmas. It is a beautiful holiday. We celebrate our Christ, the one true, the living God. And I love the smells and the music, the Christmas caroling, the gifts, everything festive, the families that come together to just share and bond with each other and just have a really great time. And what I'm realizing as I'm becoming more mature is that it's really not that happy and festive for many people. Here in the organization, we work with a lot of homeless veterans and people of all different walks of life, veteran or not veteran, but it's a very sad, lonely, and depressed time for them. Me being now a retired Navy veteran, finding that the times that I was deployed on holidays, I didn't have a family per se of my own. I wasn't married with children at the time, but just being away from my mom and my dad and my brothers, it made me very sad. But we were out serving a greater cause and for a greater purpose, and I got that. And so somehow that brought me solace in a sense, but I still missed being with my family. Now, let me just tell you this, since coming into the light of knowing and researching what a lot of the holidays are, I no longer celebrate Christmas. And that was a really hard thing for me. And it still is, I'll be honest, because like I said, I love everything holiday. I love the lights. Heck, when I lived in San Diego, California, they had this area of town called Candy Cane Lane. And everyone in the city would drive through that neighborhood because every single house would be decorated. And it was so beautiful, and I loved the lights and just how happy everyone was. And we even pitched in to give money to the homeowners for their electricity bills because everyone in that city came out to this area, and it was just a great thing. The kids would be selling hot chocolate and things of that nature. But I really began to think about the God that we serve, the true God, who was a living God, the only God that has any real power, and that is truly a God of peace and truth. And if our God is a God of truth, then why do we celebrate a day that we don't know if he was born on that day or not? Clearly, the Bible does not give us a set date in everything that I've read. And if you guys know something different, please share. But I don't ever recall seeing a date in the Bible singled out as December 25th to be Christ's birthday. So if our God is a God of truth and the enemy is the father of lies, and this day that we've set aside to honor and commemorate our Christ, our God, are we really honoring him? Since he is a God of truth and he can only live in absolute truth? Are we dishonoring who he is? And that's where I struggle. And I just really need some insight and some light for you all to share. I don't bring this video to encourage or discourage, or incite, I should say, feelings of hatred and dislike, but I'm just here to enlighten and want to be enlightened by those that are out there to share with me what your thoughts are. I mean, because if the enemy is the father of lies and we're setting aside a date that's not the truth, then are we really honoring Christ? So I choose to live in peace because the Bible tells us to live peaceably one unto another. And so I want to do that. But I do want some feedback. I do want to have some dialogue because I do miss celebrating the holiday. But how can I celebrate something that is not true? So give me some feedback. Let me know what's in your mind and what's in your thought. I just want to make sure that I'm honoring Christ at every turn in my life. So go out today and make it a beautiful and a wonderful day. The other thing I did want to say before I actually ended the video was that in our culture, in the American culture, we tend to now X out Christmas. You see Xmas, or you hear Happy Holidays, and people don't say Merry Christmas anymore. Rarely you hear it, but to be politically correct in our culture, you mainly hear Happy Holidays and stuff of that nature. So is God trying to get our attention? Let me know your thoughts. Hey, you've been on with Sandra the Actionist. It's a pleasure speaking to you today, and I'm just interested in what you're thinking about this topic. So love and light, and as always, be blessed.